Hello everyone, what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to do a get ready with me. I'm going to be using the Flawless 4 and some of my other makeup, so I'm going to show you just how easy it is to do. So what I start off with is this is the night cream. So if you remember, I joined Younique back in January and this I got in my kit, so it's a full-size product. And so we're in April now, mid-April, and I've still got this left and I use it every single day. You don't need loads and loads of it, so what I tend to do is put some on my cheeks, some on my forehead, chin, nose, a bit more on my forehead, just to make sure, so you know how much you need. I always use it sparingly, and if I need to add more I can add more on. So I'll do that, mix it across. It's so luxurious, these products. They smell gorgeous, they spread well, they don't make you sweat or make you feel like you've got something clogging up your pores. It's really, really nice. So I put that all on, and then contrary to popular belief, you should actually put your primer on when your moisturiser is still wet. So I'll do that straight away. Helps it spread better. So I literally put a pea-sized amount, if you can see that, of the Touch Glorious Face Primer. Again, so what this does is this is going to fill in any lines or wrinkles that you have. It's going to make the perfect flat base for your foundation, basically. So all the little lines and things that would normally the foundation would set in. So, you know, I'm 30, so I don't have that many lines of wrinkles. I do have them on my forehead because I'm always putting faces. I don't mean to, but I always am. So you're going to concentrate on all of those places that you know that you get lines. So for me, that's my forehead and in between, underneath my eyes, and then around my nose. Obviously you want the same on your chin and your lips and your cheeks. So I'm just going to spread that. It's done. Right, now obviously when it comes to concealer, some people say you put it on before the foundation. Some people say you put it on after. And lots of people have shown you those. So what I'm going to show you is something a bit different. If you have mixed complexion skin like me, or you might have acne, a birthmark or blemishes, you might want a little bit more coverage. So what I like to do sometimes is I will mix them. So I'm going to put a bit of the concealer on there. I didn't show you that. So that is the Skin Perfecting Concealer. And what I'm doing now is I'm just making sure that my Touch Mineral Foundation is all mixed up. So you apply that with a pipette. So the same way you would put it on your foundation brush, you put it on the skin. So 5 drops. So I'll show you that. Then I'm going to use my foundation brush. So this is still my liquid foundation brush. I'm going to mix that in a bit. And then you dot it. So you dot it on your face. So I'm literally just taking it off my hand, so it's on my face. Now I will note to you that my concealer is actually a different shade than my foundation, only because when I first bought this, it was because my friend had started Younique, so I just tried the products to support her, and then I fell in love with it. But the concealer was out of stock, so I took the next one. So my shade is Organza, and my concealer is Velour, and my foundation is Organza. Okay, so what I've done is this is a liquid to powder mineral foundation. So what I'm doing is I'm letting it react to my skin. So this makeup reacts to the heat of your skin. So although you can put it on straight away and bang, there it is, it's done, I like to, when I've got time, let it react to my skin. So then what you're going to do is you're just going to buff it out. So you're letting it mix across your skin. buffing it out underneath the eyes, across my cheeks. Across my other cheek. Up here. Okay, so because my concealer is slightly the wrong colour, I'm going to actually top this off with the pressed powder in Organza. So if I had the correct colour concealer, I wouldn't necessarily do this. It's only because I find that the concealer, when I mix it in with my foundation, makes it a little bit yellowy on me, because obviously I do a separate post on colour matching, but my skin has pink undertones. So Organza is for people with pink undertones, whereas Velour is for people with yellow undertones. So for me, the Velour in the concealer is a bit yellow on my skin. So I add this just onto the top, just so it just evens out that little bit. That some people just use the pressed powder. So now I'm going to take the eye primer. So the eye primer does exactly the same as the face primer, but for your eyes. So you only need to have a little bit, because obviously the eye surface isn't that much, and it's going to give that smooth base, and it's also going to help your eyeshadow or your pigment or whatever you choose to stick and to last even longer. So again, I've had this for about a year, still got loads, it's still almost full. So that's the thing with Younique makeup, it does last a long time. The brush that I'm going to use is the angled eyeshadow and sponge brush. So you can see it's got an angled end and it's got the sponge end. So I'm also going to use my favourite palette, Addiction Palette 5. So you can see along the bottom it tells you all of the different colours. I'm going to use some Brilliant, and I'm just going to do that on the inner corner. Okay, so I'm doing basically half my lid and half of my crease in Brilliant. So half of that, half of that. Now I always let it go in just inside, because that lightens up my whole area, which will open up my eyes. That's all just blended out, which is lovely. So then the same on the other eye. So you see how there's that lovely pigmentation. Okay, then I'm going to go for a bit of Suspicious. So that's the bronzy colour. Just going to go for Suspicious. I'm going to put a bit of that right down the centre. So a little bit overlapping what I've just done with the Brilliant. And a little bit off. It's just basically a line of that down the middle. This is why I'm going to show you it's so easy to do your eye makeup, guys. Some of my clients and some of my friends are a little bit scared of when it comes to the eyeshadows, and you really shouldn't be. It's really easy. And last of all, I think I'm going to take some Sarcastic, which is this colour here, which is the reddy pink, I would say. And I'm just going to pop that on the outer. Okay, so I'm going from the crease along just to the side of my eye and then in. Same on the other side, so start off where you left off with the other colour. Just bring that down. Again, just make sure there's a dot so it's always thicker on the actual lid. Okay, so there you see I've got very three distinct lines there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, you can use the same brush. I'm not going to. One that I've got is just one that I picked up from the Body Shop. Younique do have their own, but I haven't built up my kit enough yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, along the top line, I'm just going to blend that out. So I'm taking the silver along, just blending that out up to my brow bone there. Okay, same on this side. Bending that up and along. Okay, now I'm just softening the lines that are there. So that's all I'm doing. Just softening the lines gently. Just going along it and softening it there. Blending those in. Okay, so there we go. So that's all transitioned in nicely. All there. They are tear-proof, snow-proof, rain-proof. I like my makeup to go on my face in the morning and stay there. I don't want to have to reapply it during the day. I don't want to have to worry about, oh, is it transferring onto my phone or to my top or to my clothes? No, none of that. It just stays. Good for my skin so I don't get breakouts. So yeah, I'm absolutely in love with this makeup, and as you can see, it was quick. It wasn't slow. I took my time. Before work in the mornings, I can do my makeup in 2-3 minutes if I want to. Today is my day off, so I thought I would take it easy and show you. And that's it really. So there we are, done. So if you've got any questions about Younique, guys, or anything at all, just put them in the comments below. Thank you, bye.